brushing past desires, but something's on my mind, and I can't seem to find why the thoughts don't go away. I hope they're not here to stay. I feel myself start to close and ask myself if I deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
Okay, we should be up and running. Welcome on in, cutie. How are you doing tonight?
A reflection of the sun. You shine your light where there's none. Ignited something deep in me.
Yeah, we need to redo these vocals.
Has been set free. I'd never chase a flame. Got burned too much from that game, but when I look into those eyes, something makes me want to try. I feel the chains slowly fade, and then I think that I might deserve that life.
I'm at my friend's house. Will I watch? Absolutely. You don't have to. You don't have to watch, Kitty. It's okay.
Seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. I've kept my heart on hold. I've learned that warm still burns cold, and you can melt away the ice. The road ahead is rough. I fear I'm not enough for you, but maybe give it time. Not used to complexities.
F my asthma though. Oh, is it one of those nights where the asthma is like really kicking up? It is allergy season. I think we are officially in allergy season now.
Somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
Apologies for all the rustling, chat. I need to quickly get my mic situated out, since right now it's sort of being a pain in the ass. Okay, so this is the song that we are currently working on first. I want to get this on first because by the end of the night, I want this submitted for release. Ha ha ha! There we go. I said it. It's the song's getting dropped next. I already have the album art done for it. It's really good. I actually really like it. And I have a drink that I'm sipping on here. I will not say what's in the drink. Anyway, I made Dumb Angel Candy. Why not? Honestly, making Dumb Angel Candy sounds right up your alley, cutie. I'm going to go ahead and just create a new playlist. I know what needs to get done, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to need to adjust that after we film. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to turn down my fan at the moment. Any options? Any good options? How hot is the CPU right now? 42 degrees. Okay. I think it probably should be fine if we're loud enough. We need to be like right up to the mic. That way it picks us up very well. But I also need it like gently out of the way. So we're going to roll with that. I'm going to be speaking this way. Microphone's going to be pointed down. That way it's not directly in my face. I'm going to raise this up just a tiny bit so it's not directly on the mic. That way we don't get any pop sounds. Ooh, that's an update that I need to look at later. Let me grab my lyrics. Let me put them right here. That way I can see them. Okay, let's do this.
I walk a path alone.
I'm already not liking how that started. I'm gonna put on the click track.
I walk a path alone, one that I have known, walking on for hours, brushing past desires, but something's on my mind, and I can't seem to find why the thoughts don't go away. I hope they're not here to stay. I feel myself start to close and ask myself if I deserve the life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. A reflection of the sun, you shine your light where there's none. Ignited something deep in me. I feel a part has been set free. I never chase a flame. Got burned too much from that game, but when I look into those eyes, something makes me want to try. I feel the chain slowly fade, and then I think that I might deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. I've kept my heart on hold. I've learned that warmth still burns cold. You can melt away the ice. The road ahead is rough. I fear I'm not enough for you, but maybe give it time. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
Okay. I think there are a little bit of errors there, but we will go back and we'll identify them and listen through very quickly. Welcome in, Owen Pines. How are you doing? Sorry I wasn't able to address you. I kind of can't address and sing at the same time. Unfortunately, those things don't overlap. Oh, by the way, the person who did a full Dumb Angel reading does live streams, and I joined one. I'm honored to say I got into an argument with the reader of my favorite copy pasta. You know what? That's a pretty that is such an interesting scenario. Congrats, cutie. You got into an argument with the creator of your favorite creepypasta. How does it make you feel? Okay. Let's go ahead and let's listen through it, and I'm going to spot mark everything that doesn't sound right. How do I... It's you, isn't it? There we go. Okay. So I'll just throw down a marker every time I hear something. Let me go and turn off the click track.
Path alone, one that I have known, walking on for hours, brushing past desires, but something's on my mind, and I can't seem to find why the thoughts don't go away. I hope they're not here to
I
stay.
think we need to redo the first verse.
I feel myself start to close and ask myself if I deserve the life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna go ahead and move on. I think just listening to it, there's a lot of errors. Reminds me of how today my friends made me scream my lungs out at karaoke. Like, talking hurts my lungs as well. That sounds like a really fun time. How did you like karaoke? Was it fun? Actually, he didn't create it. He just reads it. Anyways, makes me feel proud. Oh, I'm glad you feel proud. That's a... I feel like that's your area of expertise, so it makes sense that you would win in the domain. What was this again? Give me one second. Let me just do this. That's not what I want to see. That's everywhere. Great. Fantastic. The problem is that with a song like this, it's going to be audible. It's going to be so audible. Man, okay, what are my options? Do I have fan controls by chance? I'm gonna quickly look to see if I have anything downloaded right now that could help me with this. I don't think I do. Nope, not there. Nope, not there. Unfortunate. Okay, that's gonna be... that's gonna be a pain in the ass, but I think we can still get by with it. We just need to be cognizant of the fact, and we need to be a little bit louder so that we can turn it down. We can turn it down when the time when we're in post. I didn't win, but people thought I was LARPing. Worst people make best stories. Holy, I'm a poet. Oh yeah, no, that's bars right there. That's just straight bars. Okay. Fellas, I was told that it was National Froyo Day. Have you guys had Froyo today? Karaoke was good. It was Insane Clown Posse, Intensely Blast, Boogie Woogie Woo, and Chop Chops. Cha Cha Slide. Dude, I would totally do. My favorite karaoke song is Tequila. And yet somehow I still mess up the words. I can't seem to remember the lyrics of Tequila at all. Sometimes I'll say vodka if I'm feeling a little silly. Feeling a little goofy. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's try recording this now. I'm slowly but surely making it through my liquid courage. It's not liquid courage, actually, because I'm not using it for anything. It's just a drink. Okay. Sorry, I'm pairing this with water because water actually helps me sing. The other drink just helps me relax and unwind. Okay, let's get this done. We'll start from measure 5 again. Give me the click track.
I walk a path alone, one that I have known, walking on for hours, brushing past desires.
I'm slurring my words a little bit because there's a fine line between like wanting to like say it but also like trying to convey the mood. So it's like I don't want to go
I walk a path alone, one that I have known.
It needs to be a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more loose because ultimately the song is about being tired. Like tired of walking the path alone, tired of brushing past desires, walking on for hours, he says. So let's try it that way. But we still need to pronounce the words as they happen. So that's what I didn't like about the previous take. That, and I feel like I don't hear myself enough. Let me go ahead and like turn this up. And I'm going to turn myself up in my own ears, and hopefully that'll come across better. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the master as well, just so I can hear the balance it a little bit better in my own ears.
I walk a path alone, one that I have known, walking on for hours, brushing past desires. But something's on my mind, and I can't seem to find why the thoughts don't go away. I hope they're not here to stay. I feel myself start to close and ask myself if I deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. A reflection of the sun, you shine your light where there's none. Ignited something deep in me. I feel a part has been set free. I never chase a flame. Got burned too much from that game, but when I look into those eyes, something makes me want to try. I feel the chain slowly fade, and then I think that I might deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. I've kept my heart on hold. I've learned that warmth still burns cold, and you can melt away the ice. The road ahead is rough. I fear I'm not enough for you, but maybe give it time. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
Okay, there we go. I don't know why it wouldn't respond to my clicks. Okay. I don't know how this will go, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try anyways.
I walk a path alone, one that I have known, walking on for hours, brushing past desires, but something's on my mind, and I can't seem to find why the thoughts don't go away. I hope they're not here to stay. I feel myself start to close and ask myself if I deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
Today in the restaurant, why is she so quiet? It's because E isn't here. In my head, I was just thinking, it's because y'all are staring at me, wholly overwhelming.
A reflection
That happens to me
of
too,
the
Kitty. Don't worry.
sun.
People will ask me, "Oh, you're so quiet."
You
today."
shine your light.
What if I just don't want the
where there's
attention?
none. Ignited something.
What if you all just left me alone for
deep in
once?
Me. I feel a part that's been set free. I never chase a flame. Got burned too much from that game, but when I look into those eyes, something makes me want to try. I feel the chain slowly fade, and then I think that I might deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. I've kept my heart on hold. I've learned that warmth still burns cold, and you can melt away the ice. The road ahead is rough. I fear I'm not enough for you, but maybe give it time. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you show me the unknown. Yeah, no, I'm liking that. I'm liking how that sounds a little bit more than how it was originally. Let me just go ahead and take out all of these markers, all these blank spaces here, because I don't want to deal with that. Definitely don't want to deal with that. The road ahead is rough. I fear not enough for you, but maybe give it time. I also added marks around she, because I don't go by she her anymore. I love correcting people and coming out to them about my it pronouns. Just see the reactions. It's like, you go by the fuck. The people that can't grasp it are just funny. I appreciate those who actually try though, and who actually like put the effort in to use the correct pronouns. Okay. Let me hear that now, and we'll just start going through it slowly but surely. Let's go and bring this up. That way I can actually see what's happening here. That would be nice. It's actually very nice. Okay. I walk a path. I walk a path alone. What the fuck happened there? Path alone. I walk a path alone. Can I just get this? Okay. I walk a path. I walk a path alone. Path alone. I walk a path alone. I walk a path alone, one that I have known. Do I have to do this for the entire thing? No, I don't. I'm gonna redo this method here. Pitch center everything. We'll say pitch center at like 85%. 85%? I'll bring it down to 60%. That way everything's like more generally in line. We can mess around with stuff as we please. Take it back to the front. I walk a path alone, one that I have known. I wanted the vocals to sound a little bit darker, so we're gonna go ahead and take out some of those higher frequencies. Where were you compared to a chair? Homophobia. By who? My friend. Why? Gender's overrated. Hashtag age gender. I want to know how did that come up in context, though? What's the context of this conversation being rehashed? Okay. So I put my phone away because I wanted to make sure that I was not getting disturbed by notifs anymore. I walk a path alone, one that I have known, walking on hours.
Thank you.
For hours, rushing past desires, king on for hours, rushing past desires, but something's on my mind, and I can't
Please be.
find.
Nope. You?
And I can't.
There we go.
King on for hours, rushing past desires, but something's on my mind, and I can't seem to find my mind. To find, can't seem to find.
Yeah. No, not you. There we go.
Find why the thoughts why the thoughts don't go away. I hope they're not here to stay. Here to stay. Here to stay.
Okay, I was kind of hoping that you would like center a little bit better, but oh.
Not here to stay.
Yeah, that's about where we're at. I came out to my friend about my it pronouns, and they pulled up an image of a chair in my account, looking back and forth, and they said, "So is it an it, or is this an it?" So this is an it, and so this is an it, and this is an it. Okay, I think I grasped the concept of what they were trying to get across. Bruh. You know what? That's like every single time I come out as Pan, and every single time I come out as Pan, and the people that are like real jokesters are like, so you like skillets or pots? Like, like what's your preference? I'm like, God damn it. They're like, just don't enter my kitchen. I'm like, why would I enter your kitchen? You think I'm gonna fuck the Tupperware? No, it's not. It's not what I'm about. Oof. That was a really strong. Been sure for half an hour. I feel like I should be way farther down in this, but I'm sipping this so I can just like keep it controlled. Because we got work to do. You come out as pansexual. The fuck. Yeah. I don't talk about it often, but that is what I identify as.
Walking on for hours, rushing past desires, but something's on my mind, and I can't seem to find why the thoughts don't go away. I hope they're not here to stay. I feel myself start to close and ask myself if I deserve that life. I'm not used.
Bruh. Bruh. Take me to where I need to be. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. You are, in fact, one and the same. Cut that right there.
Life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow.
The urge to say your secret's safe with me. It's not really a secret if I just told the internet. And I mean, let's be real. It's kind of written on my forehead, based on how much time I flirt with my guy friends, my homies. All I'm saying is if you ever see me play Valorant, oof. Let's just say there's a lot of flirting that goes on with the guys on Valorant. For the funnies. For the funnies, of course.
I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny. But seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not, maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
Yeah, I mean, it's the homies. Of course it's going to be hard to resist. That's about where we're at, yeah. It's the homies. I mean, like, they just look so breedable.
A reflection of the sun.
Don't quote that. I beg of you, do not quote that.
A reflection of the sun. A reflection of the sun. You shine your
That's a really low, like,
sun. You shine your light.
I didn't even mean to do that.
You shine your light. You shine your light where there's none. A reflection of the sun. You shine your light where there's none. Ignited something deep in me. I feel a part has been set free. I never chase a flame.
Hang on, where was that?
I never chase a flame. I never chase a flame. A reflection of never chase a flame. Got burned too much from that game, but when I look into those eyes, something makes me want to try.
We're gonna get rid of all that. That's not important. Tell me why anytime I hear tea about anything, I just say, insert name will hear about this. I don't know. Do you have someone that you go to about all this stuff? About all the tea that's happening around? I don't really have anyone that I share tea with. Well, depending on the day, it'll be my mother, but other than that, I don't really have anyone that I, like, gossip with. I'm not, like, the biggest fan of, like, gossip and, like, shit-talking people. I'm just like, it is what it is. I move on.
Got burned too much from that game, but
I will gladly listen to other people's shit talk, but I will not participate in it myself.
Something makes me want to try. I feel the chain slowly fade, and then I think that I might deserve that life. I'm not.
Where'd you go?
I'm not used to.
I think you are actually part of it, so you need to go like that.
Life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell.
Yes, Time. I
it's
do have that person,
real.
Time. That's you.
Maybe if I'm not alone,
Own M,
you can
but she
show
doesn't care.
me the unknown.
Well, I'm glad I could be that person that you
I've kept
share
my
all the tea
heart
with.
on hold. I've learned that warmth still burns cold, and you can melt away the ice. The road ahead is rough. I fear I'm not enough for you, but maybe give it time. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but see,
Hang on. Where was that? Give me 1 second.
I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny.
I'm gonna go ahead and split that up into 2. That way I can like accurately. There we go.
In destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but
Go ahead and do that.
it feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
Yeah. That's a lot better in terms of like vocal takes and wanting to make sure that the song actually sounds good. I'm glad this is done. It's not gonna have any harmonies. It's gonna be just a solo voice performance, and I actually really like this song as a concept. And I'm super excited to share it next when it drops. I'm submitting it tonight. For those of you that have not been here since the beginning of the stream, we are submitting this song tonight. And I just want to make sure that this song in particular was ready to go, that everything was top notch, because I was listening to some songs earlier today. My lunch breaks consist of annotating a script and then listening to my own music. Any current projects that I have running, I will listen to. But like I'm juggling 2 projects at once on my 1 hour lunch break, and it's so yeah. Which is why this week has been an absolutely long week. It's gone back. Technically, this started last week as well, but like I wasn't as invested as I was this week. Here we are. Now I have a drink in my hands. Whenever Em says something about the band she's in and her very 100% real true skill, I just say, tell that to the sped clock. Tell that to the sped clock. That's gone off the internet now. You're telling that to IRLs? Sorry, I never thought that would be called a sped clock. Here we are. I never thought that would actually go anywhere, but here we are. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin my hair back with my headphones. There we go. Now it's out of my face. It's not gonna bother me anymore. I need to get it cut, and I also need to get it recolored. I wanted to recolor it last weekend, but I've been in high gear for so long. I want to do it this weekend as well. There's a very low chance that I honestly will get to it. In all honesty, I think the next time I'll probably get to it has to be the 14th at the latest. I have a show that I'm going to out in LA, and I would like my hair re-dyed by then. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do for that event. And I never thought I'd have a stalker who finally fucking sends a request, but here we are. What? You have a stalker? When did that happen, cutie? Wait, what's the lore there? Let's listen to this all the way through. Let's just make sure that everything sounds good.
I walk a path alone, one that I have known, walking on for hours, rushing past desires.
I'm gonna go ahead and quickly see if that works.
I walk a path alone.
Not really.
I walk a path alone, one that I have known, walking on for hours, rushing past desires, but something's on my mind. and I can't seem to find why the thoughts don't go away. I hope they're not here to stay. I feel myself start to close and ask myself if I deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels.
I'm gonna go ahead and lower this just a tiny bit.
But I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
I think it'll work. For now, this will work. I made a friend in another channel. He came to my account. I went to his channel. Nor, when I play games, he comments your best, insert name of game. Or you're playing.
Shine your light where there's none. Ignited something deep in me. I feel a part.
Interesting.
It's been set free. I never chase a flame.
Very interesting.
Got burned too much from that game. But
I'm pretty sure
when I look
if this is on Roblox, you can probably. I think there's a follow feature.
Makes me want to try.
And if you follow someone, I believe you can see what they're
I feel
playing.
the chain slowly fade, and then I think that I might deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. I've kept my heart on hold. I've learned that warmth still burns cold, and you can melt away the ice. What ahead is wrong. I fear I'm not enough.
You know, I completely forgot. We are on a new computer. We don't need to have these frozen anymore.
Made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if alone, show me the unknown. I've kept my heart on hold. I've learned that warmth still burns cold, and you can melt away the ice. The road ahead is rough. I fear I'm not enough for you, but maybe give time. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny.
I think
But seeing how you shine.
we're really just tweaking stuff right now. Time, I didn't tell him my user. He sent a friend request today. This happened for months. How did he find my account? Well, I'm cooked, chat.
Maybe
I
if
know.
I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
I don't know if Roblox works like this anymore, but if your username is in like the player list on like the side here, chances are he could have looked you up that way. Once upon a time when I did Roblox content, that's how some people found my account. And I'm like, I don't know you guys. I kind of don't want to interact with you. I'm just going to deny your friend request. And that's the story on how my account pretty much has like 15 friends on it. Because that was too much, and I was like, nope. No. We are not doing that. Oh, I have a headache. I have such a headache. Trying to figure out like what I want to do with this, but we're getting close. We're getting close.
complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not.
Does it have any automation? It doesn't. Okay, that's nice. But, I mean, we've already got the dynamic system on it. I don't think I want to change that anymore. That's pretty important to what we're doing.
A reflection of
Because it'll just sort of
the
gently
sun.
push it down if it gets too loud.
You shine your light where there's
I changed my
none.
user. I barely showed it with the
Ignited
yaoi.
something
I think it's the
deep in
barely
me.
part.
I feel a part has been set free. I never chase a flame. Got burned too much from that game, but when I look into those eyes, something makes me want to try. I feel the chain slowly fade, and then I think that I might deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine
It's a little too bright for me right
somehow
now.
made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. I've kept my heart on hold. I've learned that warmth still burns cold, and you can melt away the ice. The road ahead is rough. I fear I'm not enough for you, but maybe give it time. I'm not used to
It's got full range compression on it. Why the hell do you still sound the way that you do?
complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. I've kept my heart on hold. I've learned that warmth still burns cold, and you can melt away the ice. The road ahead is rough. I fear I'm not enough for you, but maybe give it time. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
There's a sustain pedal being held there, isn't there? Yes, there is. Ha ha ha. We're gonna move you to right here so it actually sounds good.
Alone, you can show me the unknown.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Ooh. Is this song done? We'll give it one more listen and decide if it's done. When I say barely, I mean 2 seconds. Again, I changed it. In all honesty, it is insane what people can do with like such little information. Like, who's that one guy? His name is like Rain or something. Someone will be like, I bet you can't find me, and they'll submit a video of them like licking a statue, and that guy will actually like go find on Google Earth where they were, and then proceed to like go to that location in person for a video, scrape or swab it with like a Q-tip, put it in a bag, and it's like, haha, I'm gonna clone you now. I'm like, how the hell do you just do that from like a 2-second video of someone saying, I bet you can't find me? I'm like, that's absolutely crazy. That's nuts. Okay, let's listen to this one more time and then I'll decide if it's done or not. All the way through. All the way through.
I walk a path alone, one that I have known, walking on for hours, rushing past desires, but something's on my mind, and I can't seem to find why the thoughts don't go away. I hope they're not here to stay. I feel myself start to close and ask myself if I deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
People are just, if I were to respond with my honest answer for the sake of the sake of this actually being shown. Wait. If I were to respond with my honest answer for the sake of this actually being shown. Schmorpy Gleep Glorp Glorp Zap Gleep Zap Zozy.
Something deep in me.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Has been set free.
It makes perfect sense to me.
Never chase a flame. Got burned too much from that game, but when I look into those eyes, something makes me want to try. I feel the chain slowly fade, and then I think that I might deserve that life. I'm not used to complexities. I don't believe in destiny, but seeing how you shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown. I've kept my heart on hold. I've learned that warmth still burns cold, and you can melt away the ice. The road ahead is rough. I fear I'm not enough for you, but maybe give it time.
If I said it in English, it would not have been shown. Heaven forbid I have opinions.
I don't believe
like,
in destiny.
YouTube would have censored it? Like, is that what you're trying to say?
Shine somehow made me change my mind. I don't know how this feels, but I can tell it's real. Maybe if I'm not alone, you can show me the unknown.
Yeah, I think I like that as is. I like that. This is a really cute song. And it holds a lot of like personal meaning to me. Let me think. Is there anything else I would want to add to this or change about this? I'm going to say no. It's in a pretty good state. But I think I'm going to push off submitting it until tomorrow morning. Because sometimes the messages won't get shown. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and push this off to for submission until tomorrow morning. First off, I don't think it's going to matter because I think my publisher's office is closed and they're not even going to get to it until like Monday. Second, I'm not going to say anything about that, but you know. So I like that. I do really like how it sounds and just how everything is meshing together. So I think I'm gonna sit on that for a little bit, but I think right now it's like 98% done. I want to make sure that it is 100% done, and it's gonna be all in the mixing, I believe, for the last 2%. Because yeah, no, it sounds really good. I'm really happy with it. I just need to make sure. I need to make 100% sure. All right, let's move on to the next song, which is a song that's gonna be releasing after this one. Perfectly Balanced. Let's get that up and running, and while we do that, I'll take a swig. All right, perfect. Everything's up and running. I did want to redo the vocals on this because I think there was a lot that I wasn't happy with. And we're going to listen to it, and I'm going to explain what I don't like and why we're changing it.
Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me, I never know how. Losing track of time, days turn into weeks. The stress is building up. Take a look
Unfortunately,
and
they're still
see.
using the battery
Everything's
dumps.
perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm
This is
just
really loud,
fine.
like unbearably loud.
Maybe that's okay.
If you're doing a stream on Saturday or Sunday, I won't be here. Kaiden will be stealing my device. We'll be doing a stream tomorrow morning for Soulcrafters. And we probably will be doing a stream on Sunday too. A work stream. Much like what we're doing tonight, because we're trying to get these demos done. Done by Monday night. I need to make sure that all these demos are ready by Monday night. All 9 of them. That's just, yeah.
Will it come undone? Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. I'm crossing all the lines. I'm saying I'm just fine. I'm seeing all the signs. In a world of my design, everything's perfectly in balance in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
Yeah, okay. It's a lot of the vocal performance and trying to make sure that everything sounds good. Right now, it's just sort of, eh. So, I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not good either. Anyway, where the fuck did I put my inhaler? I'm cooked, chat. It's GG. I have 2 inhalers on me at all times. So I've got one on my desk that I keep for emergencies. This one's actually very important to me because sometimes I will wake up and I will just I cannot breathe if I wake up, depending on the day. So I keep that one in my desk, and I keep one in my car, because if I go somewhere, I know where my car is. I know, okay, this is how long it's going to take me to get to my car. I need to go now if I'm having like an asthmatic attack. So I always keep 2 on me for that particular reason, and it's come in clutch more times than I care to admit. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, the vocals are okay. They're not the greatest, so we need to work on them and actually get them to be like more polished. Everything's perfect. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Let's just go ahead and do a run through of this very quickly. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me, I never know how. Losing track of time, days turn into weeks. The stress is building up. Take a look and see everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Constantly rescheduling, forgetting to reply, trying to overcome my memory, problems that I hide. I am cutting all the strings attached, don't want to be a slave to the passions that I carefully craft, a slave to all I've made. Thinking about the past, worried about what's to come, bettering myself, but will it come undone? Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. I'm crossing all the lines, I'm saying I'm just fine. I'm seeing all the signs in a world of my design. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this soul. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. But maybe that's okay. But maybe that's okay. I don't know. Let me sit on that one. Think about it. You'll notice that I'm doing a lot of vocal fry for this particular song. I want to do vocal fry, but I also want to make sure I don't overdo it, because I feel like during that last run we did overdo it a little bit. So it's about thinking like, where do we want those proper going into it? So like, everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. So it's like on everything's, and I keep crossing all the lines. So putting those vocal fries on those, I think, will probably be good. Just the 3. Is there anything else? I think we're pretty good on everything else for now. It's just about getting those vocal fries in and just tightening up the performance, making things sound a little bit better. I have one inhaler. This I keep in a small compartment in my bed. Maybe I should learn to keep it on me. Yeah. Definitely keep it on you. If anything, keep it on your person. It's actually insane just how many times you like need an inhaler but don't have it versus having an inhaler and don't needing it. So it's like my recommendation: always keep it on your person. Why is my phone going off? What is happening? What? It's saying I'm sending reels to myself. How did that happen? Why am I just getting these? What the heck is going on? My notices are blowing up right now. And for what? It's on my second phone too. I don't need this phone anymore. I mean, I kind of need it. I still need to get some data off of it. But for the most part, I'm just going to turn this off. Slide power off. Yep, okay. You're just going to sit off to the side and look pretty until I can figure out what to do with you. Or I know what to do with it. I just need to find time. Oh, okay. My head is getting worse. We need to do this fast. Actually, what I need to do is drink water. I've not had any water tonight. So that's like one sip. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole
How's the
life
instrumental
in
sounding right now?
place. You are so loud. Holy crap. It's time to drink water. 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 That's not where we're at right now. My mouth actually feels really funny from the whiskey. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. Okay, that should be good now. Oh, fuck no. That's definitely gonna piss me off. Like that. And then... Oh, shit. Nope, I didn't do that right. Hang on, because these are on the right beat. And that's what matters to me. These are not. These need to go over here, like that. And we're just going to take these and we're going to extend them out this way. So they overlap and we can sort of make this work. Okay, let me hear this now. Let me hear it one more time, just make sure this actually works. I'm gonna summon people real quick. Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? You're gonna summon people real quick? What is? I'm summoning viewers? Oh, dear lord. I don't know if I want viewers to be summoned on a work stream, though. We could be doing so much more cool stuff. Taking on this toll, I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. I'm crossing all the lines. I'm saying I'm just fine. I'm seeing all the signs in a world of my designs. Unsummons viewers, nothing happened. Maybe it's for the best. we are grinding stuff out right now. Crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Yeah. I'm really liking how that's sounding. This is like one of like the better songs. And I remember I played this live because sometimes I'll do open mic nights just to sort of gauge interest on songs and see how people are responding to them. And this one girl came in who was a part of like an alt rock band. She came up to me after the show and was like, "Hey, that first song you played, that sounded like, was that like a rock song? Because it sounded kind of rock." I'm like, "Yeah, it's like sort of based on like an alt, like a pop rock type sound." And she's like, "I could tell. It's really good." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I forget what the other songs I played. It's probably like Finding Yourself and something else from the new album. Speaking of which, I'll need to go back to gauge interest on some other songs like Nostalgia. If I can get people to really like Nostalgia, holy crap. That would be so good. You know what? I just remembered that girl invited me to see her show, and I couldn't make it. I just remember she's like, "Hey, would you be interested in coming to see my show?" I'm like, "Where is it and when?" She's like, "Oh, it's over here, like in this part of town, like Friday at like 6." I'm like, "I'm gonna try and make it, but I cannot make any guarantees." And unfortunately, I was working at the time, and I get off at 7, so I wasn't able to make it. But man, what a story that would have been if if I went to the show and supported her. Man, this musician life sucks. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's fine. We're rolling with it. We are definitely rolling with it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get new vocals in here. Give me the click track just for like the first like 2 bars. I kind of wish I could just like turn it off after. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on a second. Well, there's no bypass, so... well, maybe. Now there's a bypass. Allow me to just yoink, yoink, and we're going to bypass you right here. Give me just a 2-measure lead in. That's all I need. All I need from you. After that, you can go, you can just go into the Aether. All right, let's get some water, and then we'll do this. Okay, should be good. Oh, I'm not even recording. There we go. Now I'm in recording mode. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight. Shit. Sorry, I felt like something like happening in my in my throat. I'm like, fuck, I need to get through this, and it just didn't work. Man, that was a good start too. I was actually really vibing with that. All right, let's do this. Let's try this one more time. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me, I never know how. Losing track of time, days turn into weeks. The stress is building up. Take a look and see, everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Constantly rescheduling, forgetting to reply, trying to overcome my memory, problems that I hide. I am cutting all the strings attached, don't want to be a slave to the passions that I carefully craft, a slave to all I've made. Thinking about the past, worried about what's to come, bettering myself, or will it come undone? Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Holy crap, that just scared the shit out of me. Welcome on in, EXO. That is so loud. Welcome on in, EXO. How are you? How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Poke, I'm tired. Do I sleep? Yes, cutie. You should sleep. If it's getting late into the night, I recommend going to bed. Welcome on in, EXO. How are you doing? Sorry, that gave me like an actual jump scare. I was not expecting a raid right now. Well, what were you up to? What were you playing? Well, actually, this is a good point in the stream where we should probably go back and listen to what we have right now, just for what we recorded.
In my mind and in my
I
soul,
was torturing myself with Cars
through the
3 Driven
loudness
to Win
and
per
the
chat request.
I am taking on this toll.
I did not know that was a
I
game.
keep crossing
Hang on, I gotta
all
look this
the
up now.
lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room.
It's got a 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb. 72% on Metacritic. Oh, it's ass? I bet it's ass. But did you have a good time playing it? That's the important part.
All the anxious feelings flooding me.
There's guns though, so it makes it more bearable.
Losing track of time.
Why are there guns in
Days
cars?
turn into weeks. The stress is building up. Take a look and see everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul.
Hang on, this game came out on the PS3 and Xbox 360. That's how old this game is?
Taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine.
So you can shoot other cars. There's also landmines. Why do we need to shoot cars? The only time I saw this happen was... the only time I've seen that happen is in Cars 2 when they're using the beam that, like, blows up the unstable oil in, like, an engine or something. That's, like, the only time I've seen cars get, like, quote-unquote shot. That's a crazy concept. Who made this game? Avalanche Software, published under Warner Brothers. Not surprised. Okay, then also ate twice a day. I'm healing. That's good. I'm glad you ate twice a day. I ate 3 meals a day, and I'm feeling pretty sick. A guy's got to win somehow. Ka-chow. I mean, yeah, at this point, I guess. Sure, let's give cars guns and see how that goes.
I keep saying I'm just fine. Maybe that's okay.
Okay, on the bright side, we can... On the bright side, you came in at a great time. I can literally just start the recording from where we ended, and we'll be good to continue. So let's go ahead and let's do that very quickly. We're just gonna start from the bridge here. We're recording? Perfect.
I'm crossing all the lines. I'm saying I'm just fine. I'm seeing all the signs. In a world of my design, everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
Okay, I think that should be good. Let's go ahead and take a listen to that just to make sure. We'll bump this back up a little bit.
Okay. I'm crossing all the lines. I'm saying I'm just fine. I'm seeing all the signs.
I don't know if I did the hydrant. Let me quickly do that.
In a world of my design, everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and redo. I'm gonna redo the final chorus here because I think we didn't time that properly. Because we're working without the drums. The drums sort of replace the need for a metronome. But this last part just has like straight notes, straight whole notes, so it's not really helping find the pattern. Let's just redo this very quickly.
In a world of my design, everything's perfectly in balance, in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
Okay, that should be a little bit better. Also, Exo, if you need to rate a run, that is completely okay. Anyone from Exo's chat who needs to take a stand-up break, needs to get some water, needs to get a little snack, that's completely okay. Thank you all so much for stopping by and just for being a part of the raid. That really means a lot. My brain's a little scattered right now. We're in work mode, so I'm trying my best to like acknowledge chat and then also try and get the work done, because we've got 9 demos we need to get ready for Tuesday morning. I have a meeting Tuesday morning, and I would like all these songs to be ready. So we are trying our best to sort of power through them. Which, I mean, we could do like 3 tracks a day and we'd be okay. But I'm also a very busy person, and I've got other shit to work on. So I want to try and get as much done tonight. Plus, these projects are very big. Like, we have a to-do list here of stuff that we need for instrumentals. Nostalgia needs an instrumental. Finding Yourself needs a remaster. Actually, I think we already did that. We can go ahead and check that off. Remastered and re-recorded the vocals for Finding Yourself. It's partially done. The vocals are done, and I believe they're comped, but we need to do a full remaster of the track as well. So that we need to do. Perfectly in Balance, we need to re-record vocals, which we're currently doing right now, and re-record the proper guitars. We already did that. We did that last time we looked at this track. So I believe we can actually mark this track as complete once we finish up the vocals here. Foundations, we need to finish up the concept for it, the draft, which is not even done yet. So that's something I'll probably work on Sunday, maybe, or tomorrow, depends. That probably will not be done on stream. Better for Us needs finished instrumental. Yeah. Missing What Isn't Mine needs vocals recorded. Yeah, it needs vocals recorded because everything else should be done for that track. Building Roller Coasters needs an instrumental. I still have not figured out what I'm going to do with that yet. The one that, The Way You Look at Me, that track is done and it's out. Complexities, we just finished, so we're good on those 2. We're missing one more. What is it? I can't remember. In all honesty, if I can't remember, that's not important. But yeah, so we're doing pretty well, all things considered. Once we get these vocals done and like comped, which they shouldn't need a whole lot of comping, they sound pretty good on their own. We should be good. So let me just go ahead and unmute these and let's take a listen.
In a world of my design, everything's perfectly in balance, in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
Yeah, these are pretty good on their own. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw on Melodyne here. Melodyne. And we're just going to like just generally clean them up. So we're just going to like pitch center them. Because right now it's like...
I keep saying I'm just fine, all the lines.
And it's like we got some issues, but not a whole lot. First off, why are there 2 of you? What's that about? What the fuck is happening? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna question it. What are you? I don't know what you are, but I gotta find out. You a breath? What are you?
Problems that I hide, I am cutting all.
What the fuck? What is that? I don't know what that is. I am cutting all. That doesn't tell me anything. Why does it sound... It's got a really high pitch, but I cannot find it when I am cutting. It doesn't come through. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that's there. It's fine. It's whatever. It's not like I cared anyways. I'm gonna bring it in anyways. Go ahead and stick to 100, just because the type of song that we're making, I probably want the vocals to be a little bit sharper and cleaner. Which isn't a problem, but like, you know. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my... Hang on, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time. Gonna go ahead and take that out. Losing time, stuck in the... Whoa, hang on. You sit right there. Losing time, stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight. Inhibitions that I used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck. Used to try to fight, keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out, always scared of reaching out. All the anger, couldn't get rid of that for the most part. Out, all the anxious feelings flooding me, I never know how. Losing track of time, days turn into weeks. Track of time, days turn into weeks. Days turn into weeks. The stress is building up. Take a look and see. Take a look and see. Whoa, hang on. You're supposed to be right here. Take a look and see. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Constantly. Whoa, hang on. Let's try you. Constantly. What the fuck? Why do you sound like that? Constantly. Well, I guess there's no pitch centering that pitch. Constantly rescheduling, forgetting to reply, trying to overcome my memory, problems that I hide. I am cutting all the strings attached. Don't want to be a slave. Whoa, hang on. Don't want to be. Don't want to be a slave to the passions that I carefully craft. A slave to all I've made. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that that's part of the syllable, so we're gonna go ahead and move it to like right here. Made, thinking about the past, worried about what's to come, bettering myself. Or will it come undone? Will it come Will it come
Will it come on? Come. Will it come undone? Come. Will it come undone? That is so weird. Why are you the way that you are? It's like if I want to like properly do this, I'll probably have to like split it up into like several different parts. Will it come undone? Okay, actually that did it pretty well. Will it come undone? Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. I'm crossing all the lines. I'm saying I'm just fine. I'm seeing all the signs. In a world of my design, everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. My whole life in place. My whole life in place. I keep saying like.
I'm gonna go ahead and move this down because I think the majority of it should be on the F.
My whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
Honestly, not bad. I think for what was it, our second take? Maybe it was the first. I cannot remember. Alright, let's listen to this in its entirety and then go from there.
Everything's perfectly.
We're already starting off with issues. Hang on. Let's go back to the Melodyne very quickly. What the heck is happening over here?
Everything's perfectly.
There we go. That sounds a little better.
Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me, I never know how. Losing track of time, days turn into weeks. The stress is building up. Take a look and see everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Constantly rescheduling, forgetting to reply, trying to overcome my memory, problems that I hide. I am cutting all the strings attached, don't want to be a slave to the passions that I carefully craft, a slave to all I've made. Thinking about the past, worried about what's to come, bettering myself, or will it come undone? Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. I'm crossing all the lines. I'm saying I'm just fine. I'm seeing all the signs. In a world of my design, everything's perfectly in balance. In my mind and in my soul, through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
Nice. I'm liking how that's sounding, generally. It's a pretty good demo. I think there is some issues, though, with, like, the mixing of everything. And in all honesty, mixing is not my strong suit when it comes to these particular projects. I am aware. That is not something that I am familiar with. But I still want to try. I still want to give it my all and to do what I think works the best. And, you know, it helps if I just hand these off to someone else and have them be like, hey, I want to sit in with you while you do this so I can learn, so I can figure out the process on my own. I've been doing that a lot recently. I will sit with people and I'll be like, hey, show me what you do so I may do it. So I can learn from someone who knows what they're doing. And it's fun getting to sit in with people in their creative process while I learn from them and do my little thing. Holy crap. Sorry, I'm updating myself on a project that I need to be working on somewhat soon. Yeah, I need to start a project very soon. In all honesty, I'm willing to go ahead and save this here. Oh, it's already saved. Perfect. I want to move back to the library because the library needs to get done. That's going to piss me off if I don't get it done. We were working on stuff over here, I believe. Okay, and then we had this over here as well that we were messing with. Sorry about that. I had to put someone in my ear. Okay. I like it. It's got like a nice rhythm to it. I want to use this melody somewhere in the project. It could actually work really well. I like its simplicity, and I like how it just generally flows. I also just love how it sounds on top of the piano. And it can lead into the next part, or it can lead into a another cycle of the melody. Either way, I think this melody works pretty well. It's unfortunately not what I'm looking for this particular project. And I want to cycle back to this part very quickly that we were working on, because I think there's something here, and I might try and like rework the way that we usually make songs. Usually the process for making a track like this is we start with a chord. We start with a chord structure and a foundational melody that we can sort of branch everything off of. So we can take it from the beginning, we can strip it, and sort of introduce parts to lead us to where we want the climax to be, and create the journey that way. This I might start from the beginning, and start like texturing it and seeing like what the best ways to like go about it are, because I do really like those chords and maybe we can use them, but I need to do a different method in order to find what I'm looking for. So let's listen to this very quickly, because I think there was something here. Remind me what those chords were again, because I actually do think I could use them here. There we go. Okay, we'll roll with that for now. Let's try that. I might go ahead and take it to just the fifth here. So just the one and the fifth. Let's try that. I got an idea. I got an idea. Wait, not this chord progression, actually. I take that back. You. I'll take you. The idea is I want this to be a slow burn song. It's going to be playing in a common area. So what we can do is we can actually go ahead and start with this. We can add that. Food for thought. I'm trying out suspended chords here. I don't know how well it's going to come through, but we're going to try this and we're going to see how it goes. We might need to put this on a different instrument. What am I thinking? I need a pad. That much I know. Let's try that. Let's try that actually. I want to hear just like the upper layer. Nice. Okay, we're getting somewhere, and I'm glad I didn't toss out any ideas that we had from last night, because last night I wasn't in the right headspace to be working. But coming back to it with a fresh set of ears, I think this is actually coming along really nicely. Like, let's just listen to this from the beginning. We already have like we have 2 minutes worth of music already. It will make a better transition idea. I gotta find out what that's gonna be. I'm vibing with that. I think that's actually a really cool. Once again, it's a bit of a slow burn. It's meant to be more storytelling and like ambient. It's supposed to fill the silence. So I'm really liking the fact that we have like such a slow burn up into our first like a major introduction of the melody, which is around the 1 minute and 40-second mark. Right now, somewhere around like 35. Yeah, somewhere around like 35. I want to pair something else up here, and we're gonna find out what that is. Let's take a nice listen through like some pads and like some synths, just seeing what we have and like what we could pair it up with. Okay, hang on. Let's go ahead and. What's that gonna do? That's more of a vocal patch than it is like a synth pad. Ooh. want like strings on it. No, that's super cool. I'm actually really liking this now. I like the strings on this. Question is, how long do we want to keep doing this before we end up switching over to the main chord progression? Which is both, it's 8 chords right here. We're only playing half of it right now. Because like the whole chord progression is the full phrase, and so we're trying to find out if there's like a place that we can use it, or is it going to be a case of we might not be able to get around to that second chord progression. I would like to. I don't know if it's possible. My ukulele just fell over. What the heck? I don't know why that happened. Why are you being you? Okay. I want to keep working on this. I don't know if I should. Hypothetically, should I be working on this? Or you know what, chat, give me like a couple minutes to just walk around and like clear my head, and I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some music very quickly while we're gone. Preferably something a lot better than that. Okay, I'll be back in a second, chat. Give me one quick second. Okay, sorry that took so long. I had to go put away dishes as well. Whew, it's been a night, and I also downed some water because I I greatly need it after the amount of whiskey that I have consumed tonight. Ugh. It's fine. We're all good. We're all hunky dory. Okay, let me go ahead and pause the music very quickly. We're back to business, back to gaming, and all that fun stuff. Okay. All right, where on earth were we? Let me hear this again. I'm gonna take a look at my samples very quickly. I want to see if there's anything here that we can add on that could possibly work. What? Whoa. Hang on. I think I accidentally opened up a 7.1 channel. Holy crap. 7.1? 5.1. My bad. I was thinking context 7. No, I need stereo imaging. As cool as it would be to mix in 5.1, holy crap, I don't have the setup for that. I could still see you trying to do 5 freaking speakers. We don't have that set up. We don't have that. I'm gonna mess around with some instruments that I have saved here in a file. I have them all saved by name in like instrument package. So let's do what's the first one I saw? Bell of Saint Elmo. Sorry, I was just curious on how the panning works. It's not really something that I'm looking for right now. Let's go ahead and let's do, what are some other things that I have here? Cut me real deep down. Let's see about that. I want to know what this was used for, or like why I have this saved. Jeez. Okay, you know what? I remember why I was saving these. These are for, or at least like the ones I saved from the 29th of December. Those are, for Project Wasteland. I probably don't want to touch those right now. Try Glacian Anticipation. Glacian Anticipation? I don't know how you pronounce that. Could work. Let's see about the wheel. What does the wheel do? I'm not opposed to it. I'm definitely not opposed to it, but I also think that we might have some other options that we want to take a look at first. Like, let's take a look at Tinsmith. Hang on, I want to get this recorded. Okay, we have that down. I want to hear what it sounded like if they were all the same length. I like that pattern. I like the delay on it too. The delay just makes it like so much more interesting as well. Like let's listen to that again just on its own. I think we have something going on here. I think this could be like a really good idea. If not for the project that this is for, then it could definitely be like a standalone track. This might be well, I feel like it's a bit early to say. This might be Sound of Games Volume 5 material. Because it's got a really good sound to it, and I really like it. To the point where I want to see it through, but I might not keep it where it currently is. So I don't know. I'm vibing with it. I just need a little bit more from it. Remind me what you are again? That's right, you're the scissor pan. And if we did the same to you and added a delay effect. It's definitely affecting a delay pattern after the fact. I don't know if I like it after the fact. I want it to be like this in the middle of all the music being played. Anyway, I do like it. Let's go ahead and let's keep sifting through stuff and just see if anything sticks. All right, next up is Hollowstone. What are you about? Okay, interesting. Nothing too... How do I put this? Nothing too interesting about this. It's very just soft. Give me the next one. Let's try Belzopad. So it has a very similar delay pattern to it. It's like, it sounds cool, but it's also like just that generic like synth sound. I don't know. I'm looking for something with like a little more oomph and a little more texture to it. Let's see. What about you? Okay, you're more of a pad. Let's see what 8mm is. I'm curious. It sparked my interest. Okay. It's cool, but I don't think it's the vibe they're going for this piece. What the hell? Okay. I guess that somehow makes sense. Let's try this one. I want to hear what this one sounds like. Divine Inspiration Juice. Whoa. That's actually very interesting. That is oddly satisfying. Just to like hear, and it's just like absolutely fucking everything up. I'm like, holy crap, that's actually kind of cool. All right, let's try this one. Pools become doors at night. Whatever the hell that means. That's an actual name for a synth in this. Oh. Okay. Let's try aerophonic transmission. I want to hear what that one sounds like. That one works really well for like a lo-fi or like a liminal song, which is probably why I saved it. Let's try Luminous Swells. I'm not sure if I spelled that correctly or not. We're about to find out. We did. Holy crap. It's granular. What? Is there any particular reason why it's just sitting at the end there? No, don't save a granular preset. Okay. I'm starting to see... No, don't fucking do that. Can I oscillate this? I'm gonna oscillate this. Why do you keep doing that? What's the deal with you? I'm liking the sound of that. I think it's actually very interesting. Cool as it is, let me listen to what we have right now in context, sort of. Because I feel like I'm losing my grip on what we're doing. Let me do one more listen through, and then we'll go ahead and we'll call it here. I got some work I need to do before I head to bed. And I'm going to need like an hour and a half to get it done, at the minimum. So, you know how it be. You know how it do. Do-we-do-we-do-ba-do. I'm liking this. I need to sit on this more, and I think when I come back to it tomorrow, I'll probably have more ideas for how I want to continue it and sort of keep carrying it along. Because I think for this track in particular, we don't want it to go from like here all the way up to here. We want it to sort of flow in between like energy levels, but it can't be all the way up here. It's not going to work as a background track if that's the case. All right. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining me on today's live stream. I have some work that I need to do before I finish off the night. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Probably with 10 to 11 is probably when I'm going to start. With Soul Crafters. That'll be fun. We'll be probably working on El Dorado because we finally got like a decent drawing done. We still need to finish up the island, but for the most part, we have like 3 resorts already like done. We have employee housing. We've got an amphitheater that we need to build. So we got a lot of stuff on our plate, and I want to go ahead and start that tomorrow. So thank you everyone so much for joining me on today's live stream and for tuning in. But unfortunately, I got to tune up. So I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.